Hey everybody, I'm Rick Walker. Welcome to the SST Car Show. We are live tonight, and we have a special guest with us, Alex Hannecke. And Alex joins us from Ottawa. Thanks for joining us on the Autos 360 Network and the SST Car Show, which is now also part of the virtual Ottawa Gatineau International Auto Show. We're a big part of the car community up there in the greater Ottawa area. And you have your own car show that is coming up, I guess, this weekend, right? So why don't you first of all tell us about that? Where's all that happening?
It's all happening. Hi, Rick, by the way. It's all happening at the corner of Bantry and Blackwell, basically right beside Saint Laurent Innis. It's this Saturday, August 21st, between 2 and 7. Come join the party.
So, Alex, what are you going to have there to entice people to come out and join you?
For one, we got some cool cars. That would be the big one. We got barbecue. We got burnout competition. We got a rev off. We got a ton of prizes. We're even giving away a car. And we got live DJs and just good people. It's going to be fun.
And sorry, my phone was going off there, so I think you probably heard that in the background. That distracted me.
You probably heard my dogs.
So you've got burnouts coming out up as well, right?
Yes, sir, we do.
So tell me about those. How does that work? Is it a competition? Is it just for fun?
A little bit of both. Obviously, the burnouts are always fun. There is some. Basically, the biggest crowd pleasers are getting a tool set at the end of it as well. Parts Horse was a fantastic sponsor. They gave us a ton of stuff to give. We have all kinds of stuff. Snap-on, Mac, Mopar even gave us a bunch of stuff. So it's there's a lot of giveaways.
Very cool. Well, let's go to a clip because we're going to look at a burnout here now. This is a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Doing a burnout. When was this? This is obviously not from this year.
Nope.
Where is it? This is from a previous show?
This was in 2019. 2020 show got canceled with all the severity of COVID. We didn't want to risk it. At the end of the day, we want to make sure people's safety and health is at the top of the list, right?
Okay, well, let's just check this out.
Yeah, that was a lot of.
Those little Civics,
a lot
man,
of people expected.
Yeah, it was revving so high, man. I thought the engine was going to blow.
We weren't sure where the smoke was coming from.
That's pretty awesome. So that's just a little taste of what they are going to see this weekend, right?
Correct. We even got a rail car and a bunch of like competitive dragsters that are coming out. So it's going to be a fun get together.
Wow. Okay. So tell me about running a car show in the age of COVID. It can't be easy. I know at the Ottawa Gatineau International Auto Show, it's a challenge. It doesn't seem to matter what business or what activity or event you're trying to run these days. You have to work around that, or maybe even not be able to, hold your event at all. So what are you faced with when you're trying to put something like this on these days?
People's safety is a huge priority. That's a given. We control who comes in or out. We do ask everybody to wear masks. We obviously can't be asking people if they're vaccinated or not. But at the end of the day, we do ask you to wear your mask. Try to keep your distance. Luckily, it's held outside. That makes a big, big difference. So we do what we can with what we have.
Right. So what kind of rules are you faced with, or regulations from your municipality, or I guess the province, really, right?
At the end of the day, we're trying to keep everybody's distance, right? I'm not too sure what the maximum number of people is allowed in an outside venue at this point, but as far as I know, it's around the 200 mark. So that's really, as far as I know, all we can really make sure, right?
Yeah, yeah. So do you do things differently in the way that you park the cars or display things, or how do you monitor people? Or I guess this is really the first time you've done it or will be doing it, so there's a little bit of a learning curve here, right?
100%. We really want the people's participation. We can do so much policing, but at the end of the day, it's a community that's getting together. So we're trying to get that community to at least make it so that we can continue this from this day forward, right? If we don't all put in our own effort, we all get shut down.
Mm-hmm. I guess on the business side, it must be somewhat difficult, but your event is a little different because it's not really, I mean, it's not profit oriented, right? But
Nope.
there's still probably some costs associated normally with promoting it and things like that. So are you doing things any differently this time around?
This time we are strictly, it's mainly an invite thing, right? It's we're reaching out to people we know, and it's, if you know responsible people, reach out to them and let's just get together. Let's have a good time. Let's have a party. And a business aspect of things, we're donating everything that we're making at the end of the day. We were thinking whether CHIO or SPCA. Right now, SPCA, they got hit pretty hard with a lot of dogs and cats that people bought at the beginning of COVID. And now all of a sudden they're going back to work, and then a lot of dogs are giving up to adoption, and it's just kind of sad. So we're trying to do what we can to help.
Right. Well, let's see if we can get another Burnout video to play here, because I have another one that you sent me, and everybody loves a good Burnout.
Yeah, he drags that car actually, and that car will be there again.
I was going to say that's set up for the strip.
Oh yeah,
yeah, sounded awesome.
Yeah, you should hear it live, Rick. You should hear it live.
How many cars do you normally have participating in that Burnout activity?
I don't remember the exact numbers, but last year there was easily in the 20 range. 20 plus. Some guys went a couple of times actually. So some guys found out about it like almost at the end of it, and everybody started dropping in at the end of it. It was a lot of fun. It was really a lot of fun. We obviously make it safe for everybody. We keep everybody separated. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You know, Ottawa is a great car town. Has a great car community. It's a much bigger community, I think, and there's a lot more going on within the car community than people from outside the Ottawa area might expect. People think of the Motor City, they think of California, but they've got award-winning restoration shops there, great garages. There's Calabogie Motor Speedway. You have so many enthusiasts, a lot of great car clubs.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit more about about that car community and the connection that that is there and how it brings people together?
Myself with the car community, it's as of late, my focus has really been mainly on just making sure that we can take care of people's vehicles. The community itself, this is just my way of giving back to the community through this show. I've really met a lot of super cool people through this last show that I did. And from there, I've started branching out more and more with the people that I've met through there. But on the community aspect of things, it's really, I have not reached out as much just because I got the family, I got the kids. My joy is in really fixing and making sure that your car is taken care of and throwing this big ass party. Excuse me.
Because you have a garage, right?
I own 2 garages actually.
Okay, and it's called, what's the name of your place? On the Run?
Yeah, we have On the Run Auto and Spofford Automotive.
Okay. And I guess it's, for me, it's great to see the car shows to some degree have been able to operate again this season, because last year they were basically all shut down.
Yeah.
And I think that must have had a huge impact on charities that rely on funds and different things that are raised through these car shows. I don't think people realize how much car shows contribute to the community and to charities.
Yeah, I know that Brian's Chio Car Show had to be canceled last year. So I'm hoping that he's putting it on again this year. Give me just 2 seconds just to quiet the dogs down. Hey, enough. Relax. I got my big guys here, so.
See, that's like reality television.
Yeah. That's the big guy right there. Big guy and his kids.
I bought a Honda Prelude a few years ago, and the guy had a dog, and his dog had like eaten the steering wheel and chewed up the shifter. I had to replace all that stuff.
Oh, that's wild. No, this big guy's really good with the car. I can tell you that. None of that. Yeah. He actually grew up at the shop. It was one of the best things that I could have done for him. It really socialized him. And like at a 150-pound dog, you want to make sure that he's well socialized, right? So it's there was some perks to owning.
I think dogs and cars go together great anyway. My dog loves to go for a ride in the car, man. It's just she just can't wait to get in that car and sit in the passenger seat and cruise down the highway. Actually, what she does too is she'll like surf right on the center console with her feet up. Yes.
Where they're kind of perched there. Yes, I love that. It's peaceful, right? Like you're just enjoying that moment. You're there with your best friend. Like it's awesome. I really enjoy that. Yeah. No, I gotta agree with you. Dogs and cars, and that's one of the big reasons where the SPCA is really. I have such a big love for these guys, right? Like for dogs, it's dogs and animals in general. So it's really my pleasure to be able to help that out.
Right. So is there, I guess you've got kind of a cap on the car show, how many people can come, how many cars can show up, or how are you handling that? If it's sort of a public event, who do you get to decide who gets in and who doesn't? You just kind of stop accepting people at a certain point this weekend?
Yeah, essentially we can only have a maximum of 200 people in the venue at one time. So people leave, more people come in. But we have to cap it out at 200 people. We're not going to be picky as to your car's better. No, everybody has their own love for their car. We're here just really, you love your car, come have fun with us, right? That's the biggest thing for us.
Right. And what about spectators? I guess they're included in the 200. So
they are included in the 200. Realistically, I can fit, I would say 100 to 130 cars in the venue at once. Right.
Okay. Can you give me a sense of the caliber of cars you're likely to see there? Do you know if anything really special is coming this weekend that people might want to just see?
Oh, they're going to see all kinds of cars. You're going to see a lot of built cars. You're going to see a lot of really nice cars. We had a Bentley there last time as well. We have a lot of Euro and a lot of tuner, and the muscle really comes out to play for the Burnouts. The muscle loves the Burnouts, right? So it's you're gonna see a lot of everything. It, like I said, it's really, you love your car, come have fun, right? And you're gonna see that, right? It's really about that joy of, let's get together, let's have some fun.
Yeah. And I guess it's probably mental therapy for a lot of people too, who have been locked down for over a year, and now finally they get to get out, get their rides on the road, get out to a car show and socialize at least a little bit finally.
Yes, I have people that have, like, as soon as I put the word out, they started thanking me. They're like, man, I've been waiting for this. Like, hey, let's go have some fun. There's people that are telling me they saved tires for this, right? So everybody just wants to come out, let out some steam, have some fun. We got fantastic barbecue. We got music. We got people that are there because of the joy of cars and that community.
Right. And if people want more information, or if they want to get involved somehow, or just find out how they can bring their car down, if they have questions, where can they go to get that information?
The easiest way that accessing that information is going to be through our Instagram or Facebook for On the Run Auto. I believe there is also an On the Run Auto Show Facebook page that opened up. I'll be the first person to tell you, I have a friend of mine that's dealing with all of that just because I'm so busy trying to get everything together. I've had to deal. We are insured for the show. We do have all our licenses in line for the show, but for that means I'm busy. The best way to do it is find out who knows about the show, talk to them, come have fun.
Awesome. Alex, is there anything else you'd like to add or think that you might be missing before we sign off tonight?
Thank you for the opportunity for this. This was awesome. Hopefully these big guys didn't make too much noise in the background. And yeah, I can't wait to see everybody there. Let's have some fun.
Okay, awesome. Alex Hannecke, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and best of luck this weekend with the On the Run Auto Show in Ottawa. And with that, I am Rick Walker, reminding you, you can't get to the car show, we will bring the car show to you online at sstcarshow.com and online through the Autos 360 Network and the virtual auto show presented by the Ottawa Gatineau International Auto Show at ottawaautoshow.com.